Matty Peck all weekend so far. And, you know, everyone's obviously focusing on the GP1 and Warlord, but let's not discount the other boys. But best of luck, and over to you, Nathan.
So I mentioned before, if you haven't got your backside trackside, you certainly need to at least be looking out into Cogra Bay. Under the white flag, GP1 right up with the start line. Warlord out wide. Flag goes down and away they go. GP1 and Warlord trying to get the legs early on. Warlord staying out nice and wide. GP1 moving over into the middle of the race course. Two outboard tunnel boats, Chillax and Greg Lambert. All four boats quite evenly matched coming out of the first turn, but it's GP1 and Warlord. It's on, a ding-dong battle, Craig.
You can't pay enough money for this kind of stuff, Nathan Mills. Look at GP1, but Marlon will come up on the outside. He's got somewhere in the spray. Yes, there he is. He's not too far away, but holding the ace hand at the moment is GP1, Grant Harrison, on the St George Motorboat Club front straight. All the focus on our 1 and 2 boats here. Warlord's still there, but he's dropped back a couple of boat lengths. Holding the ace hand currently is Grant Harrison.
1 lap down, 3 to go, 4 laps for this final Riverside Unlimited Unrestricted. Grant Harrison in GP1, Warlord only a handful of lengths back. GP1 getting it nice and high, heading down the back straightaway. You can just imagine Warlord, he's hanging there on the outside hip of Harrison, just waiting for one little hiccup. At the moment, the two GP Hydros running very nicely indeed. The three tunnel boats having their own battle for third place. But at the moment, it's GP1. He's got the inside running. Warlord having to go the longer distance around the outside. He's about to roost the tail back at the moment. He's going to be keeping the pressure on. Whether he's still got the pace to be able to match it, as mentioned, he's got to do it from the longer distance. Looks as though Warlord is easing off a little bit at the moment as GP1 shows plenty of outright pace down the front straightaway. Certainly no propeller selection dramas here in this race, Craig.
No, certainly not, Nath. I'm not sure if he's distinguished Warlord's challenge, but he's still there. The bigger they are, the harder they fall. It ain't over till the fat lady sings, Nath. You never know. We should be, I think that's coming up to complete 3 of 4, I believe. So we've got 1 more to go. Will Grant Harrison, 30 years ago. I was just about to say 30 years ago, Grant won in Spellbound. And not too sure about GP1. Where's it gone?
Well, GP1's eased off a bit. Whether he's got the lap count mixed up or whether we have, I'm not too sure. But GP1 did certainly ease up down the front straightaway. I did think Warlord stayed into it, but he's now seems to have eased off again now. Up the back straights they go.
No, that's it.
It must be the checkered flag for the 2025 Riverside Unlimited Unrestricted Australian Championship. GP1, Grant Harrison. Up here this weekend from down Mexico way. A sensational show of speed from the Grant Kiwi Rollison built hydroplanes from both of these GP Hydros, both built by Grant Rollison. But Grant Harrison did have some issues in the warm-up run earlier today. Craig, you mentioned you spoke to one of the crew members, Paul Cunningham, who mentioned that it was a bit of a propeller selection issue. So whether they've just changed gears and used that same propeller, or they've changed propellers, but whatever it is, they got it right. That's for sure.
As the boats were, on their first lap or so, I just thought to myself, Cogra Bay isn't used to any of this. Can you imagine all the 000 phone calls being made as we speak? What a wonderful spectacle we've seen. We've had the best of the best here so far today, and to have two of the best in Australasia, it's wonderful. Troy just tried, and it just not good enough, and that's what happens sometimes when you get two great champions out in the water, neck and neck. That can happen, but congratulations to all. We just didn't pick up the third place getter in the long run.
True, very true. So it'll be interesting to see who ended up out of the three airport tunnel boats